But a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil. Prove me false. You cannot. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. Hardly. I perform with full confidence the role the paradigm has cast me in. A well-honed blade with which to smite the protectorate's mightiest foes.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor. It was a lingering hope, nothing more. I don't suppose you have anything more to add, something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it. You incompetent! I asked you to do one thing!
Trusting the enemy to do your bidding. You always were a guileless fool, Corbin. Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason, Auntie's choice. Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found prove me false. You cannot. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself. I have always approached my duty with diligence and dedication, but for too long, I resisted greater truths, even though I was surrounded by the proof. If not for the consul, all would fall to ruin. The protectorate survives not on empty will, but on those with a mind for strategy and the stomach for war.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor. It was a lingering hope, nothing more. I don't suppose you have anything more to add, something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it. I find that doubtful if you'd done as...
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the bestest choice. But no, she's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees. Just because your Auntie Cleo reached the top of the corporate ladder doesn't mean she can't resonate some bottom-rung relatability. Business is much like tossball, a game of inches and foot goals played with an excess of necessary roughness. And like tossball, there's more than one way to make a killing. Why, I was just watching the latest bout between the easy heel loafers and the zero-G shooters. Just quality cleaving from huck off to the closing steam whistle. And that 20-back tackle pileup on the tender in the mid-court restricted zone. Oh, I was on the edge of my luxury cystihide spectation lounger. Not to mention the concession sales. Invasive marketing hucked it out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in Tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get humped in the Wednesday zone. Although it is that too. Sometimes you can't score a body goal without an offsides huck. Play by the rules or play to win. You can't do both. Feeling motivated? Certainly you are. Now, step up to the line of scrummage and let's bludgeon the competition. See you at center field.
And now, back to it. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. There! Found you. Don't like the sound of that at all. I advise you declare directly.
Always watch.
Investigating hostile act.
Explosion imminent!
They covet our due bounty.
Somebody lost? Enemy dead! Give care to Yannick! Relinquishing grenade! You think too much!
Source.
Take this!
Taking cover.
Grenade! Away! Protectorate endures!
Junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of correction. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a
Hold
junior
fast.
VP of
Just a
conveyor
moment.
sprocket lubrication and maintenance. Well done. For a 2% drop in daily space rivet production.
Hey,
The
this!
decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on, a recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat
Explosion
flavor.
imminent!
Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though, that part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes, no need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to do, only what to buy.
Grenade!
Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A sandwich is so easy to eat, but only one for chemistry. Nutrition classes we need to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent face glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, a sandwich you want to eat.
Another intolerable destruction.
Allocating explosive! They hate our contentment.
Enemy dead.
Restoring the balance.
Ah, where are they keeping themselves?
Maintaining perfection.
Forever vigilant. Grenade! A weapon!
Advance!
For...
Allocating explosive!
Outsider in need of
Eliminate!
target.
Explosion imminent! Grenade! Away!
Doubt, duplicity, cut, weeds, and roll.
Crab will be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave fresh crabble to your favorite ant. It's better when you follow your industrial plan. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard
Better take a gander.
yup, it's true you can.
Boy, damn. That is quite perturbing.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
Visual. 3, 2,
disturbance detected!
Worth a look-see, yes?
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
Huh. Some malingerer, no doubt.
Checking it out.
Explosion imminent!
Eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't have to make your own cavalry path. Trust me when I say that it'll be your path. So lead your travel to your favorite hand. It's better once it's part of your industrial plan.
Allocating
Wildcats fine for a lubricant.
Protector
You heard
is
you
yours.
can't eat 'em, yup. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch, it tastes
Now, a catchy pitch for products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get for consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said food can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
All it took was some light instruction.
Right, right. Moving on.
Well, to
This one
abrade my-
always makes me think I have this sun in my eyes.
with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. It is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Apoplexy, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, bloody plus, decrepitude,
They never question,
night terror,
never doubt. Their zeal never lacked.
day terrors, melancholy,
sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. Wanna be so sleepy.
What the? Sir.
flatulation, lumbago, mild days, rumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Doubt. Narrowing sensor range. Focusing intensity. Each a vital cog. fight contentment.
Sleep tight with sweet
Mobility interrupted.
any means. Easy, just rest your tired head. With the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be sleepy, just rest
Outsiders in need of guidance.
with the sedative, you'll with sweet dreams.
You cannot improve perfection.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. Arcadia.
The system abides. You think too much.
Wireless free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad, so now hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station.
Rectification
What's the
required.
story
Contact
here?
lost.
We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. Protectorate's console has been the least joyless lately. Quite the go-getter. Sovereign's top VP, his muscle, seems highly involved in their
All
whole
rightly
totalitarian
appreciate
operation.
our
The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows?
life of
We have all the
contentment
jigsaw
and
pieces,
planning.
but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different.
A vital cause.
Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock! Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, BPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
There was a lonesome boy with the happiest friends who loved to stroll around when he came to town. A marketeer who was spotted, kid, nothing to lose. I put the boy. Yes, and he welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up and didn't hesitate. The boy signed up and didn't hesitate. Anything to win him of his papa's faith. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, let no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. Find a loser, how you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Wouldn't that be swell?
Strange state of affairs. This proves an inefficient use of time.
Let's go. The boy was trained to work the instant he was hired. It would be fair to say it was a try. Bye was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was a scrupulous.
Awaiting orders. How may this unit assist you, Commander? This unit is available to answer any... Which member of the incognito would you like assigned? Agent Ibarra has resumed regular exercise and no longer requires hourly provocation to move. Agent Ibarra's lack of motion was becoming a cause for concern. However, this unit maintains full confidence in his resiliency and current combat readiness. Grafts are known to cause pain and discomfort due to dry, flaky skin and restricted blood flow, among other issues. While Trooper Sealong has declined this unit's offer of therapeutic palpation, she has allowed for a humidifier to be installed in her quarters. For now, Trooper Sealong's overall health outcome remains uncertain. Continued monitoring is advised. This unit is ready to answer any...
How you profit more? You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud.
a word from our sponsors.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectral leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable.
Bara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? I don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath of vow.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time. Where's your fighting spirit?
Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Ain't gonna climb the corporate ladder with that attitude. You could just look.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. Same. Part of me still wonders if we made the right call not sabotaging that ship, but guess it never hurts to play it safe. Anyway, it's easy to focus on all that's gone wrong, but we ought to celebrate our wins too. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back. I'll bank on sooner rather than later. Stolen intelligence spoils quickly. He'll probably want to act on whatever it is his friends gathered from the Vox. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Vrees without feeling like I've got a rabid sprat in my back pocket. Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher? Now that sounds like something you read off a box top. I like to think Helen would understand our need for allies, but maybe she'd resent being replaced? Hard to say which. Her voice sure has gotten quieter over the years. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Don't mind me, just hydrating my scales. Law, ain't that a sentence? Got something that needs doing, Commander? Oh, I see, you're here to gossip. Seems friendly enough, if a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view of Auntie's Choice. Regardless, I can assure you I'll treat him with the same respect I show you. Though I reckon he's seen his fair share of struggles over the years, no matter how he tries to hide it. Fine by me. How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best. My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage. That's a nice sentiment. Did you pull it directly from a children's serial? Sorry. It's just increasingly clear you've not had many dealings with the corporation or its leaders. This is the way of things in Auntie's Choice. If you can't prove your worth, you're left behind. And that's why I'm here, trying to play catch-up. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right. Course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the map. Right. Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more than just struggle to survive. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life. I'm well aware, sprat-ass. I see no reason to be complimentary unless it's truly earned. You can think what you like, but my focus is on the people. I want to do for them what Auntie's Choice did for me. They ain't perfect, but they're a damn sight better than the competition. I ain't the only one who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms, I'll tell you that. The same could happen here. Can't blame them for cutting their losses. What they've done for me more than outweighs how I'm feeling now. If I'd been in this position with any other corp, I'd be dead. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Tau Ceti, my home system, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
If there's a cost you can't complete.